What up, everyone? I have a dope article for you guys, exclusive first ever interview together. Shytoshi Kusama and Kaal, which of course you guys know are the leads of the Shib army. All right, so big up. If you are into getting news updates and alpha, go ahead and hit that sub, hit that like, bell it up, because some of my stuff is time sensitive and urgent. Quickly, let's go ahead and check out though the crypto global market. Then we're gonna check out Shiba Inu's price, and then I'm gonna get right into the article because I want you guys to get that article from 5 days ago from arabianbusiness.com. And there's some exclusive photo shoot pictures. All right. They cover them in the article, but I'm going to go in depth with some of them. So if you're into that stuff, you're in the right place. All right, cool. First of all, the global crypto market cap is at $2.4 trillion, up 4.43%. Of course, things are moving up, although you guys know there is a bit of a retrace. I told you about it the last video. Just because everything looked like it was going up, so of course I saw a little retrace. There it is. You got Bitcoin, Ethereum down about 1.6 and 1.7 respectively. You have Shiba Inu up 4 zeros 19 4, up 13.49% over the past 7 days, down 4.38% today. So let's go ahead and just see what the chart looks like. All right. So of course, like I told you guys, there it is. So it broke through, but like I said, it's probably gonna have to come back and respect this trend line a little bit before it breaks out. Breaks out. Best case scenario, it breaks out above that. If not, it's gonna come over here and then we'll readjust. Of course, the market cap at $11.02 billion, total market cap at $18.71 billion. All right, let's go ahead and just get into this article, man. This is a banger right here. It's arabianbusiness.com, and it is by Anil Buhol Rule. Sorry, I'm absolutely massacring that last name. From Friday, the 12th of July, 2024. So B Hoy Rule. All right. So, all right, it says exclusive Shiba Inu leader Shytoshi Kusama, Kaal Daria. I always murder his last name as well. Sit down for first ever interview. And actually, this is their first ever interview together. Because as you guys know, I did cover the last interview by Shytoshi Kusama, which was during the layer three venture capitalist round where they raised, I believe it was like $12 million. All right, cool. So it says the meme coin leaders have created the world's largest decentralized community, but somehow they have remained completely anonymous until now. All right, what I will tell you is most of these pictures that you're about to see are from the photo shoot. There is 9 of them, and we will go through them in depth. It says Shytoshi Kusama has become one of the most powerful, successful, and elusive crypto stars on the planet. And in case you don't know who they are, this right here is Kaal, and this right here is Shytoshi Kusama. This is like the lead dev, and this is the leader of the Shib army. Okay, this is the official inheritor of the leadership from Ryoshi, okay, the founder of Shiba Inu. All right, it says when it comes to meeting the man behind the multi-billion-dollar crypto giant Shiba Inu, the largest challenge is actually meeting him. To all intents and purposes, he doesn't exist. Shytoshi Kusama is not his real name. No one has a clue what he looks like. He has never been photographed in public. His voice never heard, and his whereabouts, even by continent, remain a mystery. Crypto conspiracy theories suggest he is an alter ego of Elon Musk. What no one denies is that in the space of just 3 years, Kusama has become one of the most powerful, successful, and elusive crypto stars on the planet. The crypto meme coin Shiba Inu, which he is lead developer of, has fluctuated in valuations between $10 billion and $41 billion. In 10 months from January 2021 to October 2021, the price of the decentralized Ethereum based token Shib rose by 27 million percent. Yes, you read that right. 27 million percent. The master plan of creating a crypto meme coin run by its own community, the Shib Army, has attracted an estimated 50 million recruits, while its real leaders continue to remain anonymous. Yet, suddenly, here we are in an inconspicuous cafe in one of the world's 195 countries at 3 a.m. It has taken weeks of meetings with intermediaries and jumping through multiple security protocols, but Kusama is here. And not just him, but also his right hand man, Kaal, widely seen as the industry's greatest ever tech genius. Sheesh, that's a hell of a compliment. And I have to concur with what they've done. Famous for not being famous, they are finally ready to talk and later walk into an especially created studio for their first ever photo shoot, albeit with their faces and features fully concealed once the cameras start flashing. Quote, I guess now you know I'm not Elon Musk, but I would like to talk to him, show him how it should be done. End quote. Says Kusama. And you see this right here. It says download the high resolution photo shoot here. I went ahead and did that for you guys. So we'll go ahead and check it out so you guys can see some of the clothes and the gear they got. So when it comes to distribution, and also I will say this is pretty dope because this mask is like the one they wore at ETH Toronto, especially the one right here, cows. That's basically what it is, like the polygon type geometric shape one. All right, cool. When it comes to disruption beyond recognition, wealth beyond imagination, and power beyond contemplation, Musk and Kusama have a lot in common, apart from the fact that nobody knows who Kusama is. Quote, I prefer it that way and don't plan to ever reveal my identity. The fact that we can sit here in this coffee shop, no security outside, nobody recognizes me, that's actually worth more than any amount of money. Maybe one day in many years to come, I'll be sitting on a beach somewhere and I'll show my friends a story about Shiba Inu and say, I did that. But they probably won't believe me. End quote. He says, he's right about that. Who could believe that a one time Uber driver in Los Angeles and part time food delivery courier in New York, Kusama and Daria, are now leading the number 2 most traded cryptocurrency in 2023, second only to Bitcoin. Shiba Inu is believed to be largest decentralized community in the world, and by its X account has just under 3 million followers. The journey from driving punters to driving prices has been remarkable. This picture right here of Shytoshi Kusama is actually pretty sick. Both of them right there standing ready for action. It says both looking like some Matrix characters. It says Dogecoin was created in 2013, believed to be the first ever meme coin, launched as a satirical cryptocurrency to make fun of Bitcoin. Quote, our goal is to be the world's first $1 trillion decentralized entity, says Kusama, adding, right now, less than 5% of the world is on crypto. Not only do we see it exploding, but we see memes being the gateway to crypto and blockchain, and Shiba Inu being the brand that will lead the world from Web 2 to Web 3, end quote. Only a fool would bet against them succeeding. I will say this, our goal, quote, our goal is to be the world's first $1 trillion decentralized entity. I had said that a while ago, and I still stand 100% by that. Like I told you guys, this project is not just talking about market caps. This is going to be measured in gross domestic product, gross national product. This is literally the formation of a country right before your eyes if you're able to recognize it. Like I told you, the Bone Army theory states that there is less Shiba Inu than Bitcoin. That is alpha for you guys, okay? The crypto Marxist supply theory of Shib, all right? So, all right, it says, in private, once their masks are revealed, Kusama and Daria are nothing like their fake public persona suggest, a couple of geeks from a mysterious country. No, instead, meet 2 electrifying, articulate, and intelligent individuals, highly entertaining, witty, humble, but with an astonishingly well laid out plan that they believe will cement Shiba Inu's place in history for the next 100 years. I agree with that. Whilst Kusama and Daria are confident the future belongs to Shiba Inu, their past, never before fully revealed until now, is worth a movie in itself. Shiba Inu is actually the brainchild of another mysterious crypto star, Ryoshi, quote unquote. Shib was created as a decentralized token in August 2020. Ryoshi then gave 50% of all Shib to the Ethereum co-founder, Vitalik Buterin. Confused? There's more. Buterin donated his collection of sheep alongside burning 110 trillion sheep in the process. Quote, Ryoshi had a specific plan, which was to create 5 tokens and multiple pieces of technology. His goal was if anyone could actually build all these things, then we could overtake Doge. That was also the plan. He was the Doge killer. End quote. Dogecoin was created in 2013, believed to be the first ever meme coin, launched as a satirical cryptocurrency to make fun of Bitcoin. At its peak, Doge was worth over $90 billion and has been promoted by the likes of Elon Musk. But where do Kusama and Daria fit into all this? Before Shiba Inu, Kusama, who speaks 6 languages, explains he has, quote, done a lot of things, end quote, including, quote, working in music, photography, and as a barista, end quote. Quote, I guess you could say I was just that ordinary guy you see at the bus stop, end quote. And here you have Shytoshi and Kaal. This pic of Kaal low-key looks fire, though. I'm not gonna lie. It says Shib is the brand that will lead the world from Web 2 to Web 3. I absolutely believe it. First of all, if you understand how immense this project is, this is not just a run-of-the-mill project. This is a cryptocurrency. This is an NFT project. This is a video game. This is AI technology. This is a metaverse. This is brick and mortar fast food restaurants worldwide. This is Shiba cows. Goes on. Shiba swap. I mean, she's wellies. I mean, come on. All right. So it says, all right. It says he went on to work as a business consultant before moving to Los Angeles, where he was a scriptwriter. Quote, I was also an Uber driver. And one day this super rich guy got in the back. I said, what do you do? He said, if you want what I have, get into tech. So I did, end quote. That was the moment his world changed. He started dealing in crypto as a hobby, working in 2 cycles through a 7-year period. Quote, I made a little bit of money in my first crypto cycle, but I was just a normal guy. I went in with $4,000 and had a decent win with a token, and then walked into the Shiba Inu chat room when there was 6,000 people. So I put in $3,000 and thought, I'll see what happens, end quote, says Kusama. He also read Ryoshi's first blog, which was about decentralization. The ethos of the blog, quote, the ethos of the blog being that you are just as important as anyone and you can take the reins and you can do something for this community as well as do something to change the world, end quote. He adds, quote, though through a twist of fate, I met Ryoshi in a chat room and submitted a simple idea to him, which was to have our 6,000 people change their Amazon account to smile.amazon and make Bezos pay if we all had the same concept. Ryoshi said, that's a great idea. Why don't you run this project and take this whole plan forward, end quote. I said, sure, I'll do it. What's the budget? He said, you are the budget. I learned more in the next few weeks that I had done in years, end quote. The Ryoshi plan then still remains as the foundations of the Shiba Inu today. 5 tokens, Shib, Bone, Leash, and Treat, which is on the way, plus Shi, a stable token, and multiple technologies such as Shiba Swap. Once Kusama came on board, it would be enhanced across multiple levels into different spheres and directions. But first, he needed support. Kusama had engaged with Daria. Man, bro, I owe you drinks for murdering your last name on chat rooms. And it was clear to him that the man he had never physically met before, living thousands of miles away, was the tech genius he needed alongside him. And there he is, actually. It says from January to October 2021, the price of Shiba Inu rose by 27 million%. Quote, so I told Cal, I need you to quit your job tomorrow. I need you. And here is a year's salary. He trusted me that this could be big. And in crypto, you need at least one person you can trust. Otherwise, everyone around you is like sand or wind. They switch all the time to someone they think will make them more money. That's so true. There's no loyalty sometimes. So Cal was the guy I trusted to be here with me, working 20-hour days until we get it done. And we did, explains Kusama. As for Daria, I'm gonna call him Cal from now on just because I feel so bad about murdering this guy's poor name, bro. I just sorry, bro. So as for Cal, he recalls, quote, when I got the call, I thought, what the heck? I'm in. He explained the whole situation to me. I had a very good understanding of the vision because I was looking into different companies and how companies like Airbnb were growing. When he showed me the vision, I thought, yes, I get it. I have a talent for knowing what's happening in the future. Me too, bro. We got to meet. I can I can see where blockchain is going and the impact it will have on humanity. I didn't hesitate to join him. End quote. So this is actually dope. It's a match made in heaven. You got Ryoshi, you got Shytoshi, and then you have Kaal coming together to cement the triumvirate of Shiba Inu. The two of them quickly started looking at Shiba Inu as a completely unconventional business model. As per the Ryoshi mandate, they put out the traditional giants such as Tesla and Virgin. In fact, most companies are based on the vision of its founder, who decides the plan, implements it, and leads it. Quote, Shib was more of an experiment. Ryoshi said, I'm going to create this token and send half of it to Vitalik Buterin. At the same time, anyone can go and do what they want. Don't go and pay for influencers to market listings. You go out there and do it. Do something cool. And if we all work together in this way, we will build the world's biggest decentralized community. The ethos is what drives us, says Kusama. End quote. Kusama. Cal adds, think about what Kendrick Lamar did to beat Drake. Yo, the fact he's referencing this is kind of sick. No, but see what I mean? Like low key, Shiba Inu, they really not like us. I hate to even say it, but they not like us. All right, cool. Says think about what Kendrick Lamar did. He didn't even say Kendrick. He said, think about what Lamar did to beat Drake. He took the copyright off his songs, so everyone started making memes, videos, and jokes about it. That helped it go viral. That's what Shib is. People build their own things with it, and our job is to give them the availability to amplify their message and to make sure we take some of that market share and bring it back to the foundation, to the community. End quote. It's like a franchise with ethos. If you want to be part of the movement, you have to go through a checklist, and we make sure you're part of the same ethos. Then you get the true mind of our marketing power. If tomorrow you want to do Shiba coffee and you satisfy our checklist and you are part of the framework we are creating, and you can take market share from Starbucks and push it back to the community, then the whole community is behind you. And here are two shots of Shytoshi Kusama. This one right here, staring at the camera. This one right here, he's in white, kind of looking shy. So it says, crypto conspiracy theory suggests Shytoshi Kusama is an alter ego of Elon Musk. No way. He's way, way deeper than Elon Musk. All right. If you can't even compare them. So where exactly is all this going? Sheep's value has fluctuated massively to the tune of $30 billion. And initially, it took like the lead developers were only fixated on crossing $90 billion and in the process overtaking Dogecoin at its peak. But the rise of Bitcoin prices and the fact that less than 5% of the world's population are using crypto means the potential is huge. The most startling number is that as of 2023, the total market value of Web3 stood at less than $3 billion. But with a CAGR of 48% by 2030. If there was ever a growth opportunity staring the world in the face, most experts would argue it is called Web3. This right here, I believe, is compound annual growth rate. Okay, so that actually, and I went ahead and actually checked out the growth rate of Shiba Inu. All right, so I'll give you what the percentage is. High. It's high. I'll tell you right now, it's actually 900% a year. So just throwing that out there for you guys. According to ChatGPT, that was my source. It says, if you're getting any value from this, go ahead and hit that sub, hit that like, bell it up, because some of my stuff is time sensitive and urgent. All right, this all means that the gold Shiba Inu has suddenly got a great deal bigger and more exciting. Quote, we see memes being the gateway to crypto and blockchain, and Shib is the brand that will lead the world from Web 2 to Web 3. We want to take market share from centralized entities like Google and move the world from centralization to decentralization. Our ultimate goal, that's simple, to be the first $1 trillion decentralized entity, says Kusama. That can't be the ultimate goal. That can't be the ultimate goal. That's too small, bro. That's the first goal. That's like the first actual accomplishable goal, the first milestone. But it can't just be that. No, the goal, anyways, here. The vision has to be bigger. All right. We have to get political. That's all I'm saying. All right. Kaal adds, quote, businesses will either quickly move into Web3 in the next 3 to 5 years or be left in the dust. Some new brand will pop up that will have better engagement or new revenue models, and the old business models won't work. We want to look at every brand and say, how can we help you? How can we create the perfect strategy to bring any business, person, or country into Web3? All right, end quote. It says, if the pair's $1 trillion journey is likely to be enthralling, almost every spinoff resulting from it could be equally breathtaking. At one stage in the conversation, they bring up the Montevideo Convention of 1933, a treaty that defines what a state is and what rights it has. The treaty laid out the 4 criteria necessary for an entity to be entitled to statehood: a permanent population, a government, the capacity to enter into relations with other states, and a defined territory. Apply that treaty to crypto, and there is an argument for the existence of social states, end quote, with digital territory. Given that the Shib army are described as citizens, technically they're Shibisons, with Shiba Inu declare its own kind of sovereignty? Well, it already did, though more as a joke, quote unquote. We are not planting flags saying we are going to take over the world, says Kusama. That's where I technically break with them, though. I have to be 100 with you guys. In fact, if you're not trying to take over the world, what's the point? Let's go ahead and bring some ethos, bring some morality, bring decentralization to every single possible facet. Take market share from everything, not just reach $1 trillion and that's it. Not just work for countries. No, engage as a country. Buy property, get people into that territory, have a permanent state. There's islands out there. Okay. I mean, all I'm saying is there's a lot out there. Okay. It has to be bigger. Can't be talking about a 100-year plan and then just leave it at that. All right. So I'm just saying, and I will say the first digital state, I thought moving towards that was actually WikiLeaks, but obviously that turned into something else. So I'm glad that at least something like that is happening, but it can't just remain in the metaverse also. What is that? The master plan of creating a crypto meme coin run by its own community, the Shib Army, has attracted an almost 50 million recruits. But in 100 years, could the world be populated by a number of social states, quote unquote? Yes, it could. In which case, we would have been the first, he says. All right, well, I think it should be the first and then first into a physical state. Okay, just like Shiba cows. Let's Shiba cows this social state. Okay, that's all I'm saying. All right. All right, cool. So, what is certain, however, is that even in 10 years' time, there is little chance of Kusama and Kaal revealing their true identities. Quote, it's not about being anonymous. It's more that we are private. People think we are just a meme, but we have a structure that can lead us, that can let us do business with anyone in the world, with multiple entities across the world. And we need to create something that can run without us. If there is no Elon Musk, there is no Tesla. If there is no Shy or Kaal, you will still have Shiba Inu. It's Shibu, I think, is a typo. Shiba. And that is true. Okay. That was the goal. Ryoshi's goal is to create the first perpetual decentralized state. Okay. Or community, decentralized community. All right. So it says, he adds, we help build the meme industry and we're meme kings where we like it, whether we like it or not. And that wasn't our intention or the plan. The long-term plan is to develop something that is eventually going to live forever, 100 to 1,000 years, that requires an incredible framework, a decentralized community, incredible partners, and an operating system that everybody can use. We already have all of those things, and that's why We have done what no one else could even imagine. End quote. It's fair to say they also have a decent whack of money and power. Whack, is that the right term? All right. Though neither seem particularly phased about it. Quote, money is extremely important, but what excites me more is the ability to make other people money. I often say in meetings, this is great, but how can the average guy make money from this? But I also get to have a certain level of kindness without anyone knowing who I am. Rich people attract a certain type of person, end quote, says Kusama. He is especially proud of the Shiba Foundation, launched last year, which has already supported a huge number of individually inspiring people. It also has been a big contributor to boxing legend Manny Pacquiao's many charitable projects. As and as for power, quote, power is fleeting. But what is power? Power is the ability to laugh at the people who look down on you. You think that you are beneath them, who think you are beneath them. Sorry about that. It's about 5:40 a.m. So they were there about 2 hours and 40 minutes, according to this. I make one last futile attempt to persuade them to publicly reveal their identities. They won't play ball. I signed the documents confirming I will never discuss their appearance with absolutely anyone, not even the color of their skin, accents, or clothing. As far as they are concerned, we probably never met. Kusama says, look, at the end of this year, we will hand everything over to the community and we step away. Right now, we are leads. By the end of the year, there will be committees of people who will lead certain things. So, why come out? What would we gain? There is no reason to ever tell anyone who we really are. End quote. Photographer Mattia Giulio, digital and photo tech, Manfredi Pesticomo, fashion director, Quan Anthony, set design, Yahia Better. All right, let's go ahead and check out the things. All right. And I actually, before that, I do have a little something for you guys. Okay. If you guys want to hear about the Montevideo protocols, um, go ahead and check out what's this? Shytoshi Kusama's speech for Toronto. Okay, last year's Toronto. All right, I did want to show you this also though. Long term goal. All right, cool. Well, so let's with that said, let's actually get into the pictures, my people. All right, because I know this is running pretty long, but here it is. This one right here is Satoshi Kusama. All right, there it is, balling out. It probably this looks like from the Ambani situation. You know what I mean? The wedding. That's how this attire looks. I can't actually. Oh shit! It went in too deep. All right, but yeah, that's one. What's the other one? Let me see. Barely see it. This is the second one right here. Let's share this real quick. Boom. That one right there. Different color scheme with a filter on it. Makes them look red. Green background. Also looks like an Indian wedding type attire. Definitely very luxurious looking. That was the second picture from the photo shoot. This one right here is the third one, Shytoshi Kusama, like in some kind of a studio, touching like a blackboard, like a billboard. Looks like he's in a bus stop, and it's kind of interesting because normally that'd be a billboard, and we don't know who he is. So technically, that's actually kind of cool if you look at it symbolically. You don't know who he is. So in this, and it was dark. I don't know if they meant that. This one right here is one of my favorite ones. The color scheme looks dope as hell, and I like the way Cal dresses. Actually, he has, like, I don't know, a little bit more flair with even the way he dresses in the metaverse. Last time he had a sweater, a hoodie that said Dev on it, and I believe it was John Richmond. Okay, because John Richmond's gonna help produce some of the clothing in the metaverse. So that is another one right here. Bob with a chain. Unfortunately, I don't know what that is. Might be like prayer beads. All right, let's go ahead and look at picture number 5. This one has a sick filter on it with Shytoshi Kusama like turning his head. The color scheme is crazy dope. It looks like a filter with a negative situation going on, like a negative with a blue filter. All right. This one right here is Mr. Cow with something like a filter as well. I do like that mask. That mask is dope with some type of foil, nice jacket, background in the back, looking like it's like, I don't know, like in desert or something. But I know it's in the studio. And then we got number 7 right here for you guys. Let's check out number 7. Both of them, okay, both of them looking sharp. Can't really read this. I almost feel like seeing if I could zoom in on it. Should I see if I could zoom in on it? I don't want to. I'll see what that shoe says. See if I'm able to actually check it out. Oh, it does say Gucci. Okay, so it does say Gucci. All right, so yeah, they're balling out of control. Definitely. Of course, I'm not saying this is them. It's a photo shoot. So and I don't know what the other one is. All right, and then let's go ahead and go to photo number 8. And actually, I think Shytoshi Kusama has Fendi on right here. This looks like the Fs, the Fendi Fs. I don't know what this is over here, what they're wearing over here. Looking sharp as hell, sick as the current dynamic duo right there. So that is number 8. And let's check out the last one. The last one actually was the very first one that they showed on the thumbnail for the article, and probably the one I'm going to use for as well. So big up to the photographer. I'm gonna have to borrow this and probably put some words over it. Give you some words of credit earlier. All right, cool. So basically, here you have Shytoshi Kusama and Cal basically sitting. Uh, looks like drinking tea, a laptop or something in the background, and a spiritual kind of pose, like the one of the Buddhist gods or whatever. So, and of course, let me see. Lastly, if I can slide over here, because sometimes it's be tripping. Oh, it's not. All right, I was able to check it out. So this was, of course, by Shytoshi Kusama reposted this. The Arabian Business.com 82,000 went ahead and covered this. So this was definitely real dope. So definitely appreciate that. When conversation, Elon Musk. So definitely need that. And a little bit more alpha on you, AI Ryan, which is the application which allows you guys to earn crypto while you move. Okay, so for 2,000 steps, for 5,000 steps, 10,000 steps every day, boom, collected. Made a video about that. Go ahead and check that out. With that said, appreciate all of you guys for coming out, hanging out with me. I know the video ran a little long, but definitely it was important. In case I didn't say it earlier, also, happy Wu Tang Wednesday for you guys. So, yeah, first ever interview of Shytoshi Kusama and Cal. You guys can see it was a luxurious photo shoot. First time both of them are together. They spoke about the Shiba state, they spoke about compound annual return, rate of return. So, I mean, it's basically dope that they have so much going on. I do expect more than just $1 trillion, though. I do have to throw it out there. Maybe I have to say next chapter. All right, that's the first chapter. All right, so with that said, I go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. just came at you. If you got any value from this, go ahead and hit that sub, hit that like, bell it up, because some of my stuff is time sensitive and urgent. You already know. And also, like I like to say, I'm Bone Army, you're Bone Army, we are Bone Army. Go ahead and hit that right there. Check out the videos right there. And you already know. Have a good one. And we out. Deuces.